Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Sauce Walka. Now, for those of you who don't know, Sauce Walka is an MC from, and I hate to just call him an MC or a rapper, man. Dude is an entrepreneur. He's really about his hustle. You know, he does a lot of promos throughout Texas, and he's from Houston, Texas, to be exact. And dog, he's well known in a lot of circles. He even made Jay-Z's top playlist one year, you know, in one of his songs. Like, dude he expands himself and does a lot of things. Now, last year he was in the news heavy about a lot of craziness, but it seems like he's focused more on his grind and getting things done. You know what I mean? As far as his crew is concerned, he's got a lot of artists up under his belt and up under his banner. So it looks like things are good for Sauce Walka. Now, Sauce Walka was in Los Angeles and he was doing some promo, and it looks like he was also shooting some music videos and a lot of things judging by his Instagram. Well, something went wrong where somebody allegedly tried to rob Sauce Walka of his chain, and the person ended up getting shot and killed in the process, man. So before we get to the specifics and talk about what Sauce Walka put out there on social media as a warning to others and just kind of as a cautionary tale, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about this Sauce Walka situation, man. Now, this is crazy, bruh. So right now, as I'm talking to you, man, there are pictures circulating on the internet of a guy who allegedly tried to rob Sauce Walka of his chain on the ground, dead. And the police over him, talking about white sheet and everything. I can't show y'all that on this platform, but it ain't too hard to find if you go on social media, man. It's crazy to say the least. Now, this is a tragic situation because somebody just lost their life. But it could have been because of their own doing and their own downfall and their own demise because of something that they attempted to do. Now, according to what Sauce Walka put on social media, it seems like the guy in question, or the person who lost their life, was trying to rob his chain, man. And as a way of just reaching out and to show that, yo, he really cares about the situation, Sauce Walka dropped this video right here. So let's check that out.
Hey, man, I really ain't want to speak on this, but I know it's too many young black kings and young kings out there that's being misled and misguided wrong, learning half of the game and not the whole game. So y'all need to learn from this experience that I went to tonight, because being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs in America, and there's a lot of young men out here that want to do this, but don't know everything that come with it. But I want to speak on this part right here. Understand this. Everybody don't go. Everybody don't go, and everybody ain't going. And I'm one of them people that's not going. So unfortunately tonight somebody lost their life for doing something stupid. And I don't know how it happened or what was going on, but I really would like all the young black men around here to learn before all the tabloids and the fake stories get out there. I want y'all to learn from this experience. And I'm still standing here 10 toes down, all my jewelry and everything that I worked hard for. I don't want you to go through these dumb situations for doing something stupid that somebody taught you or led you to do, that you can go be a king, you can go be LeBron James, you can go be a lawyer, you can go be Sauce Walka. But understand this, but being this right here, you can live better.
Okay, now in that video, Sauce Walka said a lot, man, while also trying to make sure that he distanced himself from saying certain things, right? So let's break that down. Sauce Walka basically said that something happened where somebody made a mistake, did something stupid, and they ended up losing their life. Now, a lot of people are going with and saying that since, you know, Sauce Walka posted his chain and talked about his chain and things like that later on, and we'll go through some of those posts, that somebody attempted to take his chain while he's there in LA. And like he said in the video, everybody ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? Sauce Walka's from Texas, and I'm not trying to put Texas above anybody else, you know, or any other place. I just know there's a culture there where a lot of people carry, you know, and I'm not saying that Sauce Walka was carrying because I don't know what his status is or whatever, right? But obviously trying to rob him was a mistake for somebody because, as I said earlier, man, there are pictures of this guy on social media, and not even pictures, a video of him laid out with the white sheet over him and the police standing over him, and people are like, man, this is crazy. See what happens when that PPP money runs out? And man, just because you're not getting it like you were getting it then, you know what I mean? And I gotta say this, just because, you know, things might have dried up as far as money there, dog, you can still get legal money out here. And I'm glad that Sauce Walka touched on that in his video. He basically said that, yo, man, you ain't gotta be out here robbing and stealing people's chain. Like, who want to lose their life over stealing somebody's chain? Number one, that's bummy anyway. Number two, nobody wants their story to end like that when there's legit money you can really get out here if you just grind. You know what I mean? There's many people who do that, who have done that, got it out the mud, and are getting it. You know what I mean? And that was the basis of what he was saying there, because too many people are losing their lives for foolishness, because every time you go to rob somebody, it ain't going to be a success. And obviously this young man lost his life, so rest in peace to him regardless. But you can't put yourselves in those type of situations, man. Now, Sauce Walka also said this in the caption of that video. He said, "Don't know who need to hear this, but everybody don't go. We losing too many kings over dumb stuff. Work hard for what you want, kid. It's the only way to achieve true success. And millions, don't be a fool." And man, those are real words coming from Sauce Walka, man, because he grinds. He does a lot of promos. He does a lot of stuff, man. Whatever you say about him or what you think, like, dude's got a lot going on, man. He's got his label. So, man, this is wild to see somebody lose their life over trying to take somebody's chain, even though it does happen every day, right? Now, also, he went to social media to drop a video where he pretty much shows off the chain and alludes to some of these same things. So let's check that out.
Yeah, no. We standing on this here.
Now, in that video that he put on social media on his story, he's showing off the chain, man, and he did that for very good reason. He probably has a good idea that the people who came to get his chain, they probably looked at social media, knew where he was at, knew what he was doing, because he was posting on his story, and he was just putting out the message like, yo, you tried to get it, but you ain't get this chain, and, letting it be known that you ain't going to get this chain, and that he's standing on that. That's what he said without saying it, or that's my interpretation of that, man. These guys, they know what's going on with social media as far as the street stuff, and him putting that on his story is for a reason. Just like this next post that he put on his story that said this. It says, "Messed up my Louis, dummy," letting it be known that, his shoes got scuffed up in whatever happened out there involving this chain. Now, regardless of this, yes, Sauce Walka is safe. He made it out of this situation alive, and that's all you can bet on for yourself. You know what I mean? Him dropping that video and giving words of encouragement to people who are younger and telling them not to go that direction in the future is a wise thing to do, because it paints a picture to let people know that trying to rob people and stuff like that, that ain't always going to end up how you think it is, man. And the worst scenario is you losing your life over something like a chain, like we seen in the Pop Smoke situation, over something like a watch that's only going to get sold for like a couple of $1,000s or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. So be smarter about your decision making is what I take from that whole video, right? But what do y'all think, man? Do y'all think that Sauce Walka is doing too much going back to social media and talking about the situation, even though he's trying to include some words of encouragement for the youth out there? Or do you think that, man, based on what had happened allegedly, he has every right to go out there and let people know what went down and to warn people not to even try that in the future? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Also, make sure y'all hit that like button, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.